And good evening, and welcome into tonight's broadcast of East Carter Soccer as the Lady Raiders welcome in the Russell Lady Devils for a midweek matchup here at Bill Tickner Field. Good evening, everyone. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here on the Cool Hits Sports Network as getting ready for East Carter and Russell as we're a little delayed due to the officials. We just got our second official that has arrived. I've been told there's been an accident somewhere, and so we're going to go with two officials for now. But we'll go with what we've got to play here this evening and bring you some great high school soccer on a beautiful evening here in Grayson. Ball is underway. Russell with possession. They'll come near side in the white jerseys tonight, working from left to right as I view it. Here's Eva Quinn that booms one to the far side and kicks it out of bounds. East Carter with the ball now out near midfield. That's Ellie Thomas on the breakaway. Over to the far sideline, Ashlyn Elliott to toss it in. They'll try to play it forward. It's knocked down on the back line. Now East Carter with a shot on goal as Ellie Thomas fires it from the right side. And Russell's backup goalie, Macy Dickerson, tonight in the net for Gabby Williams, who is out for an undisclosed reason. Ball back out near midfield. That goes out to Eva Blank. They'll play it forward. East Carter's back line of Ruby Johnson takes it off to the far sideline. Johnson turns it, takes it up, and now it's taken away by Stamper. Stamper fired a goal in the win over Boyd County earlier this week on Tuesday night. East Carter with the takeaway on the back line. Back out to the far side they go, and Ashlyn Elliott plays it ahead, and they've got a run out as the keep will take it out. It's knocked away by Ellie Thomas. She's got an open goal, and she can't get a good foot on it. And a great recovery there by Macy Dickerson. East Carter had a chance to take a 1-0 lead. So now stolen away on the far side by Blank, and she'll try to drop it back and go reverse, or switch fields, and now East Carter's wanting to attack as Russell now turns it and starts to look upfield. Here's Jenna Atkins. Tries to kick it off to the near side. It's poked out of bounds as Macy Vonderheide will throw it in right in front of my broadcast position. Ava Quinn. A little touch there in the middle, looking off to Hallie Daniels. A nice play through, had a player running, was trying to find Blank, but she was offsides. So it'll go back to East Carter. Ball goes up across midfield. The back row's defense knocks it down, now out to the center stripe. Russell trying to play it forward. As taking up the far sidelines, Madeline Wells. She loses it out of bounds, but it's an off East Carter player. So it'll be a throw in for the Lady Devils. Now Caesar takes it away. Tries to play it up looking for Thomas, but she can't get it to her. Now another steal on the back line for the Lady Raiders, but then Quinn takes it away. She'll drop it off to Vanderhyde. They'll drop it back to Lindsey Bush. She goes into a one-on-one with Quinn. Quinn now goes from the near side to the far. And then a whistle and a foul And a foul against Russell will give East Carter a free kick. Nearly 5 minutes into this contest. Addison Tiller has it teed up from the circle. She'll put it skyward. Nice little ball there by Hall. They'll play it out in front to Ellie Thomas. She's got a shot at the goal and misses it wide. Had a great opportunity there for the shot on goal. And just a little bit wide. It'll be a goal kick for the Lady Devils of Russell. Thomas has had 2 great looks there at the net. So Jenna Atkins, senior midfielder, will tee it up. Sends it skyward. Knocked down by Avery Hall. She'll control it, but working against Quinn. Quinn will send it forward, but there's Ruby Johnson to knock it down. East Carter controlling action off to Caesar now, but she loses control of the hand on the soccer ball as they'll bring it near side, trying to feed it back out to Thomas. Jenna Atkins gets it ahead, and now a run out for Russell. A great job there by Addison Tiller to stop it and send it forward. Caesar brings it near side, looking off to Kinsley Rutledge. Rutledge will work on Vanderhyde, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Lady Raiders throw-in right in front of our broadcast position. Ellie Thomas. Off to the far sideline, trying to take care of it is Ashlyn Elliott. Here's Quinn, takes the touch just on her defensive side of things, and Rutledge knocked it away from her for a moment. And then East Carter steps 2, and Gracie Davis drops it off to Addison Tiller. Trading possessions near the midfield stripe. Russell trying to play it down into the corner. Addison Tiller chasing as she was in a foot race with Eva Blank. Throw in for the Lady Devils. Stolen away from behind. And now this one is cleared by Ruby Johnson. She'll send it to the far sideline. Russell settles. Working with the ball is Madeline Wells. Wells has it back at her feet, trying to find Quinn. Quinn has it now. She'll drop it all the way back to midfield. Chip shot coming to the near sideline, but that's got too much mustard on it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Raiders throw-in. Lindsey Bush with the throw, looking for Rutledge. Rutledge will drop it back to Bush, and Bush will send it forward. Here's Ellie Thomas now, working on a 2-on-1. Ball's loose right here in front of our position. Rutledge fighting for it. Vanderhyde rolls it out, but they'll say that Rutledge touched it last. Throw in at the feet of Quinn. Russell's got it back out now to Blank. Blank working in the middle, but nice job there by Addison Tiller to take it away from her. Now Caesar working on the far side, and it goes out of bounds. Who touched it last is the question, and it's a Russell throw. Haley Daniels turns, looks it into the center, trying to find Emma Stamper. East Carter sends it quickly away, and now Rutledge will look it ahead to Thomas, but nice job there by Promise Burnham. Near side it comes to Vanderhyde. Russell trying to play it forward, but an inadvertent handball against East Carter. And it'll be a free kick by Russell. Stamper took a shot at it toward the goal, but a little bit too long. And the Lady Raiders goalkeeper of Braley Boggs will send it out. Quickly down to the far end. Elliott has it. And wrestled away by the Red Devils back line of Jenna Atkins. Now Caesar's pushed up. Atkins drops it off onto the far sideline. Russell tries to bring it to the center and then go to the far side, but it's rolled toward the far sideline. Gracie Davis will settle it up, and now Russell's right back into the attack mode. Try to play it forward on a run out by Stamper, but it'll roll into the hands of Boggs, and the Lady Raiders will send it back. 10 minutes into the contest, still scoreless. A good boot there. High bounce off the Bermuda turf. Beautiful sun-filled skies, breezy a little bit this evening. What a beautiful evening for soccer. Here's Thomas, and she's off sides as the defense stepped to her and brought her off sides, so it'll go back to Russell. East Carter's got an opportunity here for a run out now. Rutledge battling Vonderheide. Vonderheide will just clear to the near side. So it'll be a throw in for the Raiders. And Lindsey Bush to trigger in. She'll drop it at the feet of Rutledge. Rutledge will turn it back to Bush. Bush one time. Puts it in the air. Across the center she goes, but it's intercepted. East Carter clears it quickly as Avery Hall steps in front. They'll work it off to Rutledge. She's got a run out on the left-hand side, and she's off sides. She had the keeper beaten and not able to chip it over for the goal, so the ball in the net does not count, and Russell will have possession. 3 opportunities the Lady Raiders have had here in the first 12 minutes of action, but have not been able to come away with a goal. Big win for Boyd County, or against Boyd County, for Russell on Tuesday night. High arcing ball that crosses midfield. Stamper takes it, and then Johnson knocks it down, but Quinn battling for position on the near side. Sends it down into the corner. Rutledge will chase it down there, settles it up. Quinn, a nice little move there. She spins from the right to the left. Puts it across into the middle. That's off to Daniels. Daniels fires toward the net, and it's wide left. And it'll be a Raiders goal kick after a pair of subs coming on. On for East Carter's Kaiser. Essie Kaiser, to be exact. And I believe Gracie Miller. I couldn't see the number on the shorts. I'll check here in just a moment. Here's Quinn from the center to the right, outside the box. She's got 2 in front of her, 1 behind. She'll drop it off to Vonderheide on the right corner, working on Bush. Bush chasing her down into the right corner. She'll turn and try to put it back into the middle, but Caesar swipes it away. It's knocked out of bounds, and it'll be a Raider goal kick. Good ball out near midfield, but here's a nice job by Thomas working on the far, or excuse me, Ashlyn Elliott, excuse me. Now out to Thomas. Thomas with a look at the right side and puts it in the left corner for the goal. And the Lady Raiders lead it 1-0. Ellie Thomas with a beautiful shot from the right to the left. 26:30 to go in the contest, and Raiders lead this one 1-0. Russell trying to get it in the center, but East Carter takes it away. They'll play it ahead, looking for Thomas. She's in a sprint toward the ball with Jenna Atkins. Atkins with a push-off. Thomas regains possession. They'll battle and play on as Atkins keeps it at her feet. Now Thomas with a physical move takes it away from her for a moment, but Russell with 3 players right there takes back possession, and they'll play it forward. Caesar steps 2, but can't play it off there. She gets it, but there's no one home. Near side, Vonderheide. She'll poke it through. Looking for a run out on Stamper, but East Carter's got it covered up nicely. Little touch into the center there, as that's off to Emerson Elliott. Now she'll take it off to the right side, and that's Ashlyn Elliott. They've got Thomas down the center and Rutledge on the back post. Can they find another goal here? A nice move to the left side. She's got it centered up, but she can't get there. And there's a ball with Rutledge, and Rutledge sends it high over the net. And it's a goal kick for Russell. I think Russell got away with a handball there in the box. When the player fell, I'm pretty certain her hand made contact with the ball. And a handball in the box should have resulted in a penalty kick. The officials do not make the call, and we play on. 1-0 East Carter. Gracie Miller working on the far side on Ashlyn Elliott. Now they're locked up. She'll drop it back to Atkins. That's Ava Quinn. They'll bring it up near midfield. That's Blank going down the center. She's got Stamper out in front. She'll try to push it through to her, but right there's Briley Boggs on the back line, and Boggs hauls it in for the keep. Quinn tried to take it out of the air off to Vonderheide. A little touch near side. Rutledge. Now Quinn. Near side Vonderheide. Tried to drop it back out to Quinn. There's Emerson Elliott that takes it away. Caesar will chase after it on the far side. Had it just for a second, but a nice step through there by Gracie Miller. They'll roll it out. Making a run at it was Stamper. But Boggs comes up and punts it out near midfield. Ryan Blank knocks it down. And now Caesar and Daniels tied up. We play on. Russell throw in on the far side. And now a nice move off the far sideline as Russell will fire a shot that's off the top of the crossbar. Beautiful look there by the Lady Devils, and it won't go home as it was over top of the hands of Boggs. And now Russell has to recoup. John Perry just screamed again. This time it's knocked down. Here's Quinn battling for it on the near side. She'll bring it out the back door, go to the left foot with a touch into the center. Puts it on the foot of Blank, but she can't handle the ball, and it goes off to the far sideline to East Carter's Ashlyn Elliott. Now they'll give it a run out to Ellie Thomas. She's in a foot race with Jenna Atkins, and she's offsides. Only 2 officials in tonight's matchup, so they officiate from the sidelines. There's no center official. So it certainly gives it a different feel when you're used to 3. Caesar steps up. Elliott will chase it down in front of the Russell dugout on the far side. East Carter tries to drop it. They'll run it out. And they had 2 players off. They were looking out toward Rutledge, and as the keep comes out for a Russell of Macy Dickerson, Rutledge was off. She was off by a country mile, though. Her and Thomas, both of them had stepped up, and the defense had dropped back. So So Jenna Atkins will put it on the beautiful manicured Bermuda grass here at Bill Tickner Memorial Soccer Field, and will send it forward for her team. Lifts it into the air. Davis and Caesar fight for it at midfield. Caesar knocks it down. It'll come near side. Nice little touch there by Addis, but Lindsey Bush controls it. The left-footed kicker puts it in the air. It's swatted away, and then Russell has it for a moment, but back into the foot of Rutledge. She'll touch it into the left side. There's Jenna Atkins on a great defensive stop. Now Rutledge down in the left corner. She'll loft it toward the goal, and Russell clears it out. Ball poked out of bounds in front of the Russell sideline, so East Carter throw in. Pair of Lady Raiders coming on. Back in is Avery Hall. And Kennedy Bowling checking in for her first action as Essie Kaiser and Ellie Thomas step off. 1-0. Halfway home here in the first half. Lady Raiders leading in this one off of the Ellie Thomas goal. Johnson comes near side. That's off to Lindsey Bush. Working on Quinn. Quinn brings it out the backside. Now tries to come near side. Sends it forward looking for Stamper up the line. Stamper working down in the corner on Bush. Fighting for position. It goes out of bounds. And what is the call? So it's going to be a Russell corner kick. So Stamper will put it on the turf. Roll it in on the near side. Vonderheide off the header. And nice job there by Braley Boggs, to haul that one in. Addis plays it off of the head at midfield, and then a whistle and a foul against East Carter's. They'll get that one on Olivia Caesar. So a free kick for the Lady Devils, down 1-0. Jenna Atkins drops it off to Daniels. They'll reverse it and take it to the far side. Trying to play it up the far line. Russell takes it down in the left corner. A nice piece of footwork there with the ball is Gracie Miller. Russell will take a shot at the goal, looking for the back post. There's nobody there, but there's Vonderheide who'll chase it down. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Lady Raiders goal kick. Inside of 18 minutes to go in the half, 1-0 Lady Raiders. Russell controls it near midfield. Addis brings it to the near side, but right there's Avery Hall. Rutledge. Vonderheide takes it down into the far near side corner, and it'll trickle out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Raiders. Sub back in for East Carter as Ellie Thomas will come on. She'll replace Olivia Caesar. Crew on staff tonight, MJ McKay and Philip Roark, taking care of all the camera work. Blank knocks it down, touches it up the left side, but Russell didn't have the run that they wanted. They'll do an interception and try to get it back. Looking for Quinn. They'll come near side to Vonderheide, but it's too far past her foot and out of bounds it goes. East Carter throw in. Blank fighting with Avery Hall. And that one's out of bounds. And they'll stay with Russell. Vonderheide looks it inside to Blank. Blank puts it on the left side and it's blocked off the face of Tiller. Great defensive play, but she takes and plays the price, and then a left-footed shot off the far sideline, and a nice save there by Boggs. And the Lady Raiders remain in front 1-0. Boggs with a big punt out near midfield. East Carter trying to gain possession as they'll come near side to Burnham. There's Rutledge. She can't control it, but Bush steps too. A little chip ahead. Vonderheide takes it away from her. Drops it off to Emerson Elliott. She'll poke it through, and she's got to run out in front of Ashlyn Elliott. Guess what? She's offsides. Brutal sunlight that we have here tonight as well, as always, in these late evening contests. So Jenna Atkins sends it forward. Knocked down by the Lady Raiders. Rutledge tries to step two, but she can't control it. Vonderheide has it on the back line. Avery Hall steps up and has possession. She'll try to poke it into the middle of the field. Now she plays it off her legs. The goalkeeper Dickerson comes out for Russell, and she'll take it inside the box before East Carter can get to it and take another shot on goal. They still lead 1-0. Russell brings it to the near sideline. Bush steps forward, but right there's Vonderheide. Plays it off to Quinn. Quinn slows it down for just a second, centers it up with a left foot now out to Stamper. Stamper goes right, tries to slam on the brakes. And then a goal kick, or kick toward the goal, I should say. And Boggs with another big punt out toward midfield. East Carter can't play it off the bounce as Kennedy Bowling had it on the second bounce, but right there's Jenna Atkins to swipe it away. East Carter back at control, looking for a run. They've got 3 players off. Will they get a chance? No, they were 3 off. The defense is basically playing against every time East Carter gets a line across the front. They're doing a nice little trick that I always used to play in high school. They just step off. And when they step up and they bring you off sides, they're taking away every chance that East Carter's had at a run out thus far. Here's Vonderheide near sideline. Bush comes up and applies the pressure. But East Carter regains it after it crosses midfield. Rutledge tries to feed it ahead off to Bowling. But now Russell's keep of Macy Dickerson will clear it, and the Lady Devils have it back out to the foot of Ava Quinn at midfield. She'll take it off to the far side, but stepping to is Gracie Davis. East Carter back in possession. They'll try to center it up. Rutledge coming to. She was in a foot race with Burnham. Now Vonderheide. Punches it ahead. There's a nice job by Ruby Johnson on the back line to swat it away. Avery Hall looking off to the right side. A nice ball down the right side as she's got it now on the feet of Ashlyn Elliott. Elliott with some nice footwork tries to put it back into Kennedy Bowling. Bowling takes a swipe at the ball and can't get it. Then pokes it through off the left upright. The ball is still loose and the goalie dives on it and makes the save. Kennedy Bowling had the one opportunity. It comes off the left upright, and then Macy Dickerson able to pounce on it and come away with the save. Missed opportunity there for the Lady Raiders. A heck of an opportunity there for Russell as Dickerson made a beautiful play. And now a whistle and a foul against East Carter. So now the Lady Raiders will drop quickly back on defense. Vonderheid has a run off the right side. And East Carter's defense swats it away, and trying to knock it down on the near side was Rutledge, but she loses out of bounds. A couple of subs from the far side coming in. Madeline Wells on for Russell, and back in for East Carter's Ellie Thomas. She'll replace Kennedy Bowling. Going off for Russell is Gracie Miller. East Carter plays it for her. They're trying to push it down to Elliott in the right side. They've got Ellie Thomas sprinting down the middle. They'll put it in the air, going across the middle. That's Thomas, but a nice job on the backside there by Russell. Thomas is going to be whistled for a foul. And it'll be a Russell free kick as Ryan Blank will send it away. Blank comes near side. There's Quinn. Plays it off her chest, and then a nice little touch off to the legs of Daniels. She'll return the favor right near side. Now Quinn wants to send it to the opposite field. Ball out of bounds on the far sideline. The Raider throw in. Inside of 10 minutes to go before halftime. 1-0 East Carter. Essie Kaiser with the ball. Now Hall up to midfield. Thomas pokes it ahead off to Rutledge. Rutledge has got a one-on-one at the keep. She'll touch it one time with the left. It's a chip shot if she can get it, but a great diving save there by Macy Dickerson off the left side. And just saved another goal. She's done a heck of a job in the net tonight. Rutledge maybe just a little bit too much when she touched it, and she couldn't get the chip shot over top of her head. So Russell back with the ball, back near midfield. Ava Quinn. Vonderheid sprinting ahead on the right side. Let's see if Quinn wants to go back to the center. She does. East Carter steps two off the back line and has possession. Ashlyn Elliott controls it. She'll drop it off to Emerson Elliott. And now Rutledge is offside about a mile. She's got to step back in. Quinn sends it over top of the defense and goes right back into the gloves of Bradley Boggs. Boggs with a big punt out near midfield. Big bounce over top of the defense. Burnham knocks it down. Vonderheid will try to chase it down in front of Lindsey Bush, who kicks it out of bounds right in front of my broadcast position. Vonderheid with the throw. Quinn working against Hall. Now Quinn. Nice little 1-2 move off to the left side. She'll give it off to Blank. Blank tries to poke it through, but Hayes was not there on the run, or excuse me, Madeline Wells, was not there on the run out, and East Carter takes it away. Thomas is up front. She's got two defenders around her. She's trying to stay on sides. Now they'll give her a run, and she's got a chance. She's going to have a one-on-one. If she can get past Jenna Atkins, she'll turn it and send it right and kick it out of bounds, and it's a Russell goal kick. Had the opportunity there that she wanted, but a great recovery there by Jenna Atkins. Inside of 7 minutes to go before halftime. Atkins steps two. There's back to Quinn, though. Emerson Elliott tied up there with Jenna Atkins, and now East Carter has Ellie Thomas with the control of the ball. She'll smash it toward the left post, and it's just wide as there was no one on the back post crashing, and it'll be a goal kick for Russell. Promise Burnham will go back and do the duties from the near sideline. Bush settles it. Brings it near side to Rutledge with those cotton candy looking shoes on. Now down the near sideline, Rutledge saves it. She'll take it back to the right, send it up into the air, but there's Bush to play it forward up to Elliott. Looking ahead to East Carter, and right there on the foot of Ellie Thomas it goes, and the Lady Raiders make it 2-0. 5:35 to go here before halftime, and the Lady Raiders adding to the lead on a beautiful ball there by Ellie Thomas as she just settled, let the ball come to her, and then found the hole and stuck it in the back of the net. Blank trying to get it quickly down into the box and get an opportunity to fire off. And it's rolled out of bounds on the near sideline. Now sub for East Carter. Hannah Felty checking in. And she'll replace Kinsley Rutledge. Bush with the throw in. Comes up the near sideline, right to Felty. She's pushed from behind. We play on. Bonderhide had her from behind. It's rolled out of bounds. It's Russell's throw now. Quinn looking to the feet of Blank. Blank down in the corner. She's looking at a 3-on-1 right now. She gets it back to Quinn. Quinn sends it into the box, and right there's a nice job by Briley Boggs to knock it down and get a nice save. Boggs a big punt. High bounce. Thomas tried to play it off of her feet, but she couldn't control it. Now she's fighting for possession, and it's rolled into the Raiders' side of their dugout as Madeline Wells will toss it in. Four minutes to go before halftime. Big throw there by Russell. Here's Quinn. Quickly touching. Tries to center it up. She's got a nice look at the goal if she can get it off of her foot, and she chips it into the back corner of the net. And Russell's on the board off the foot of Ava Quinn. You could tell when she got the look she wanted. Just outside the 18. You could see that one coming as she was able to line it up and get the one she wanted. So make it 2-1 now. Big thanks to all of our sponsors: River City's Builders, A&A Porta Potties, Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, Papa John's Pizza of Grayson and Flatwoods, and All-American Graphics. Lady Raiders lead this 2-1. 3 minutes to go before halftime. Here's Quinn looking ahead. Here's a big boom toward the back of the net, and that one's in. So a nice job there as Eva Blank with a big lob over top of the goalie. Drops it in for the goal, and we're tied at 2. Russell with the kick. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the half. All tied at 2 here in Grayson. Russell's had a couple of nice looks just outside the box and been able to take advantage of both of those. Ava Quinn with the first one. Eva Blank follows with the second. Those goals coming just about a minute apart. Thomas fighting with Atkins. Across fields, that's Felty who intercepts. Now see if she can chip it ahead to Thomas, and now Thomas has got a run out. The goalkeeper will come out and clear it. East Carter's got to try to get a chance to get it back up to her. Felty's going to drop. That's out to Avery Hall, but Vonderheide swipes it away from her. Now Blank. She's got Quinn to her right. She'll settle it. Stamper's on her left. She'll drop it back out to the middle of the field. They'll take it off to the far side now. That's out to Madeline Wells. Two-2 our score here after a flurry of goals scored here in the last 3 minutes of the contest of the first half. East Carter took an early lead just under 14 minutes into the game. Ellie Thomas with a pair of goals. But now Quinn and Blank have tied it at 2. Inside of a minute to go before halftime. Here's Quinn. She's got another chip shot from the right side, but right there is Briley Boggs. She got more of a line drive rather than getting that one up in the air. And Boggs with a great boot out near midfield. Quinn has it again. She'll drop it off to Wells. Now up to Stamper. Johnson clears it off to the far sideline. That's Elliott. Elliott takes it to the center of the field, drops it off now to Emerson Elliott. She'll poke it ahead to Johnson, or Thomas, excuse me, and it's a run out. The keep comes way out and clock's at zeros. And we're at halftime. 2-2, our score at the half. What a half we had here to get this one underway. But after East Carter opened up a 2-0 lead, Russell with a pair of goals less than a minute apart, we're tied 2-2 here at Bill Tickner Field in Grayson. We're back after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Now present East Carter High School.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City's Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
If you need custom screen printing and embroidery work done, then you need to see the professionals at All American Graphics at the end of the AA Highway in Grayson. All American Graphics can do any type of screen printing and does quality embroidery work on shirts, sweatshirts, hats, hoodies, and more. Call 475-3770 for All American Graphics, 1202 North State Highway 7 at the end of the AA Highway in Grayson for custom screen printing and embroidery.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better brace yourself because Papa John's has done it again. Introducing Papa Bowls. No crust, just a whole bunch of those Papa John's toppings you love, baked to piping hot perfection. I'm talking crisp veggies, savory meats, all covered in melty cheese, and those signature sauces. Try flavors like Italian Meats Trio, Chicken Alfredo, and Garden Veggie, or get creative and build your own.
Papa John's in Grayson and Flatwoods.
Halftime here in Grayson as East Carter and Russell knotted at 2 apiece. Beautiful evening for soccer here in the heart of the Parks as East Carter trying to pick up win number 8 on the season. Russell coming off a nice win over Boyd County, blanking them 2-0 Tuesday night up at their place. And it looked to be East Carter in complete control of this one after a pair of Ellie Thomas goals, as Thomas dropped in her second goal with just over 3 minutes to go in the half. But then, 5 minutes to go in the half. But then Russell's offense got it going. Ava Quinn lofted one just outside the 18 with 3.5 to go in the half. That made it 2-1. And then less than a minute later, Eva Blank punched one through off the left side over top of the gloves of Briley Boggs. And we're tied at 2. And that's where we currently stand here with 40 more minutes of soccer to go here in Grayson. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the second half of action after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City's Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
If you need custom screen printing and embroidery work done, then you need to see the professionals at All American Graphics at the end of the AA Highway in Grayson. All American Graphics can do any type of screen printing and does quality embroidery work on shirts, sweatshirts, hats, hoodies, and more. Call 475-3770 for All American Graphics, 1202 North State Highway 7 at the end of the AA Highway in Grayson for custom screen printing and embroidery.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better brace yourself because Papa John's has done it again. Introducing Papa Bowls. No crust, just a whole bunch of those Papa John's toppings you love, baked to piping hot perfection. I'm talking crisp veggies, savory meats, all covered in melty cheese, and those signature sauces. Try flavors like Italian Meats Trio, Chicken Alfredo, and Garden Veggie, or get creative and build your own.
Papa John's in Grayson and Flatwoods.
About 2 minutes and some change to go here before we get you back underway for the second half of action here between Russell and East Carter, all knotted at 2. East Carter coming in on a 3-game winning streak. Winners over St. Joe 10-5. Defeated Rowan County last time they played here 8-0. And then defeated Greenup County 10-0 their last time out. Looking ahead, they've got GRC this Saturday. That's a game at 6 o'clock. Then next week, Ashland, Bath County here at home on the 15th. They'll follow with Fleming County on the 19th. And then they'll close out the season with 3 games on the road, with the senior night festivities being here on the 26th against West Carter. That's a 6 o'clock first kick. For Russell, they snapped a 2-game skid, had a tie with Montgomery County in the middle of those 2 losses. Looking ahead for the Devils, they've got Johnson Central to start next week. That's on Tuesday. That's on the road. Then they'll go to Hurricane. Then they're back home for a pair with Prestonsburg and Ashland on the 19th and 21st. And then they close up with bookending road games of Rowan County and Boyd County, mixed in with senior night festivities against Rock Hill on September the 27th. Macy Dickerson making her 3rd game in the net for Russell. She came in giving up 3 goals in the 2 games that she had appeared in, playing in the place of Gabby Williams, who does not play tonight. She was kept out of the lineup for an undisclosed reason. Not certain if it was an injury or what it may have been, but either way, Williams played a heck of a ball game against Boyd County on Tuesday night. I covered that game over at Russell Soccer Complex. It was a muddy, nasty field. Water puddles everywhere. You could not play a ball the way that you wanted to play a ball. It just didn't work. And Russell was able to punch one in fairly quickly, and it really took Boyd County off of its game. That was the big thing there. So can the Final 40, who's going to take control of it here? Ellie Thomas with her 22nd and 23rd goal in the game, or the season, with 2 goals in the first half. So she's shy of a hat trick. And Blank punches in her 8th, and Ava Quinn has her 6th. So we'll switch ends. East Carter will work it into the sun, working from left to right as I view it here at Bill Tickner Memorial Soccer Field. And East Carter will have possession to start the second half. Our crew tonight, MJ McKay and Philip Rourke. Second half is underway. Lady Raiders possessing the ball. Look it ahead off to Emerson Elliott in the middle. She has it swiped away, and then they'll drop it quickly. Gracie Davis there. Ava Quinn trying to fight it away from her. Quinn punches it across to Vonderheide, who now works to the other side. So punch it ahead. That's off to Blank. Blank looking for Quinn, but it's intercepted. There's Caesar, and she gets pushed from behind by Quinn, as that was just a 2-hand shove in the back. So a free kick for the Lady Raiders. Addison Tiller will tee it up. Tiller, a good punt. Russell knocks it down on the back line. Russell trying to get a run down the middle of the field, and East Carter's keep comes out and booms it out as she makes contact with Blank. Here's Ashlyn Elliott going down the near side on the right. looking for a cross. She's got an opportunity at an angle. She'll loft it up, trying to look for Thomas, and Thomas could make the connection. And it's a goal kick for Russell. No, they're supposed to say it's a corner for East Carter now, excuse me. Good ball there as it's up. It rolls off the gloves of the keep, rattling around. Now Caesar brings it from the left to the right, tries to touch it back out to the right side. She's got it back out to Elliott. Elliott one touch. She'll take it in toward the goal. Feeds it in the middle. There's nobody home. There's Caesar. Caesar touches it from the left, tries to fire it toward the goal, and it's out of bounds, and it should be an East Carter corner kick. Let's see if the Raiders can get another play off of a beautiful crosser there from Elliott out of the corner. That one rolls in, and there's Ellie Thomas for the hat trick. That was perfection. So 6 punches it in. Off the corner kick from Ashlyn Elliott. And it's 3-2. Favoring East Carter now. East Carter quickly back in possession, wants to push ahead. Here's Elliott battling on the near sideline. And then a whistle as they'll get that one against Madeline Wells for the hands. So it's going to be a free kick for East Carter on the right sideline. Ashlyn Elliott has it teed up. Thomas swats it ahead, and as she turns and looks toward the goal, it rolls down across the line, and it's going to be an East Carter corner. John Perry losing his mind against the officials on the far sideline. So again, Ashlyn Elliott will put it in the air. She'll lob it toward the goal, and a nice job there by Macy Dickerson to corral it back in. Dickerson rolls it out. Nearly taken away by East Carter. Here's Vonderheide off the far side. Trying to get a run out are the Red Devils. Vonderheide controlling it down in that right corner, but there's nobody there with her. And now she loses it out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Lady Raiders. So Ellie Thomas with a hat trick. Off of a beautiful corner kick from Ashlyn Elliott. Here's Quinn. Punches it ahead to Stamper. Stamper wants to go one time to the right, and a little one-hopper off the Bermuda grass into the midst of Boggs, right between the boxes. She'll punt it ahead. Rutledge loses it out of bounds. Vonderheide to trigger in. Here's Stamper. Has it on her feet. She'll turn and fire it, but there's a nice job by Boggs as she'll climb the ladder with the mitts and haul it down. A beautiful shot there by Stamper, but Boggs goes up high and brings it down. A big boot there by Boggs out near midfield. Jen Atkins will control it to the far side. Now Thomas applying pressure, and it's out of bounds. It's a Russell throw. Atkins lobs it over top. Now Vonderheide Looking ahead to Stamper, but East Carter takes it away for just a second. Now they get it away to Quinn, but she's hounded there by Caesar. Wells takes it to the right side. Stamper. Stamper steps through. Vonderheide looking into the middle, and there's no one home. East Carter's got it back up in the middle, and they've got a run out on the near sideline. That's out to Ashlyn Elliott on the right side. She's got a wide look at the goal. She'll chip it over top, and it's too deep. She had the goalie where she wanted it, and just a little bit too much on the shot, and she lofts it over top of the goal, and it'll be a goal kick for Russell. Atkins and Caesar tied up, going for possession of the ball. Caesar turns it. Here comes Atkins. She'll send it ahead to Thomas. Thomas settles it at her feet. She'll touch it off, looking for a run down the middle. They'll bring it back out to Elliott. Elliott, a chip shot from the left side. But there's nobody there except for Vonderheide, who knocks it down on the back side. East Carter looking for a handball in the box that we play on as it's kicked out of bounds on the far sideline. It's an East Carter throw. Here's Rutledge. Little chip toward the box from the left side, and it's out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Red Devils. 3-2 Lady Raiders in front of this one. Led this one 2-0. A pair of goals from Russell by Quinn and Blank in less than a minute just before halftime tied it at 2. And then Ellie Thomas punches in her third goal of the game, and now here's Ashlyn Elliott, takes it from the left to the right. She's got a chance for a chip. She'll send it over top, and that one's just over top of the crossbar again after a beautiful interception. She's had a couple of close calls there, but her best probably ball of the night came on a crosser off the corner kick, in which Ellie Thomas punched in her third for the lead. Caesar touches it off now to the near side. Elliott in the center, trying to roll it out to Thomas, and she's off sides. Another great opportunity there, but we've seen that chapter of the book several times in the first half. Down in the corner, trying to cross it to the middle to Thomas. Emerson Elliott trying to gain possession. Now it's rolled back out toward the middle. That's Avery Hall. East Carter trying to put the pressure on Russell by bringing most of the midfield up on the attack. They've got the defense all the way up the back line at midfield. Now Ava Quinn stops at midfield. She'll drop it. Now a little chip shot comes to the near side, and stepping to is Gracie Davis. Davis working with Madeline Wells, and that ball rolls out of bounds. Who has it? It'll be an East Carter throw in. So Davis will play it. She'll bring it up the near side. That's to Thomas. Thomas looking at a double team. Now she navigates her way through, tries to play it ahead for herself. Atkins is there on the back line. She'll kick it out of bounds. It's a throw in for East Carter on the near side. Quickly it goes into Caesar. She'll knock it down and loft it ahead, but it's off to the right side and in the midst of Macy Dickerson. Brutal sunshine looking down into that goal that the Raiders are firing toward. Ball played out near midfield. Quinn just shoves it, Caesar to the turf. Quinn rolls it through to Stamper. She's got a 1-on-2. She'll take it to the right side, try to fire it at the goal, but it's knocked down by Ruby Johnson. Maybe a handball, not certain. Russell fans wanting a call. We play on. Quinn tied up with Avery Hall as they work to the right side in a pushing match. And now a whistle's got to come one way or the other, and it's a foul on East Carter. Quinn will turn and launch one toward the goal, but right into the breadbasket of Briley Boggs. And she'll punt it back out near midfield. Thomas will control it off of her head. That was a handball there that she got away with, but again, you've got the officials on the side. They can't always see it. Only 2 officials here tonight. One was not able to make it. So Dickerson clears it. Things will settle out near midfield. Now East Carter takes it down to Rutledge in the left corner. Rutledge brings it back to the right now. Lets the defense work on her, and then Russell just kicks it completely out of the stadium. Lady Raiders will throw it in and drop it. That's to Felty. That'll bring it up to Rutledge. Rutledge trying to cross it, and Russell's midfield step 2. Now they're trying to look for a run out. Here's to Quinn. Quinn takes it down the right side. That's Blank who's making a run. Stampers down the center. Johnson takes it away on that far sideline. And now Tiller brings it into the middle, but there's Vonderheid on the backside who swipes it away, and Russell with a scoring opportunity here. Here's Daniels as she steps up. Caesar knocks her to the turf. It's going to be a foul on Olivia Caesar and a free kick for Russell just outside the 18. Quinn with plenty of leg from this point, and she'll slow things down to make certain that she's got the angle that she wants. And now the official is going to come out and step off the 10. So the East Carter wall will have to back up a few steps as Ava Quinn will try to poke it over top of the goalie and tie this contest at 3. Quinn with a lofting shot that's well over top of the goal, and a goal kick for the Raiders. .26 minutes to go in regulation. Russell's really got everybody up, much like what East Carter's playing. Here's Quinn that plays it off of her head off to Stamper. Stamper in the middle, looking for a draw, but it's stolen away by Addis. And now we've got a stoppage in play. And somebody's going to get a card as they're going to get East Carter's Avery Hall. She's going to have a conversation with the official. I'm assuming that some conversation that the official did not want to partake in any longer was the reasoning for the card. So our official on the far side will walk over and have a word with Tyler Walker. And Tyler's on the other end, so he's going to talk with Mandy Langstaff. Tyler's on a chair at the other end of the bench. So now it's going to be a free kick for Russell. Ava Quinn again will have it teed up. She's about 30, I'd say probably 30, 32 yards out, but she's squared straight up. Now the official's going to come out and step this off. 25:37 to go in the ball game. 3-2 East Carter. So the official will walk off his 10 paces. The Lady Raiders wall will back up a few steps, and that's where Miss Quinn will get a chance to put this one in play. Quinn lobs this one toward the goal, and it's well wide, and it's a goal kick. Sub for Russell coming on as Gracie Miller will check in and will replace Madeline Wells. 3-2 our score here. We've got about 25 minutes to go in the ball game. Rutledge can't control that one on the far sideline. It's a Russell throw. Vonderheide looking for Quinn, can't get it to her. And then Vonderheide will kick another ball out of the stadium. Here's Stamper now. Drops it off to Vonderheide, wanting it back. Vonderheide's going to take it down the far side. Trying to go down to the right corner, and a little bit too much on the punch. It's out of bounds and a goal kick for the Raiders. Big game over in Olive Hill tomorrow night. The battle for the barrel. As East and West Carter will tangle. You can catch all the action right here on the Cool Hits Sports Network, as well as on Cool TV. 7:10 pregame show, 7:30 kickoff in Olive Hill. Raiders looking to go 4-0 on the year. West Carter coming off a bye week. Trying to go for its first win after falling in its first two. Raiders would much like to get that barrel back in Grayson after taking an unexpected loss last year in Grayson to West Carter after rolling off a trip into the state Final Four. That one always is a good, entertaining matchup without a doubt. Here's Tiller for the Raiders. Comes near side. Daniels has it. Davis brings it up toward me and toward the camera. Hey, that got our camera. Just a little bit. Not too bad. Here's Caesar. Nice touch to Elliott. Now off to Thomas. Back out to Elliott. Elliott with a run down the right side. Throws the brakes on. Looks to feed it into the middle. It'll roll through with no one touching it except for Vonderheide, who will just boot it down to the far side. So East Carter throw goes to Ellie Thomas. Rutledge starts to boom it, and it goes off of Vonderheide and out of the stadium again, and Vonderheide is still down. There's the clock there. He finally calls for it there. Yeah, I beat him by about 4 seconds. So the athletic training staff coming out. John France, East Carter athletic trainer, comes over to attend to the injured player. We'll take a break. 3-2 Raiders in front. Back after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City's Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
If you need custom screen printing and embroidery work done, then you need to see the professionals at All American Graphics at the end of the AA Highway in Grayson. All American Graphics can do any type of screen printing and does quality embroidery work on shirts, sweatshirts, hats, hoodies, and more. Call 475-3770 for All American Graphics, 1202 North State Highway 7 at the end of the AA Highway in Grayson for custom screen printing and embroidery.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better brace yourself because Papa John's has done it again. Introducing Papa Bowls. No crust, just a whole bunch of those Papa John's toppings you love, baked to piping hot perfection. I'm talking crisp veggies, savory meats, all covered in melty cheese, and those signature sauces. Try flavors like Italian Meats Trio, Chicken Alfredo, and Garden Veggie, or get creative and build your own.
Papa John's in Grayson and Flatwoods.
Back in action here in Grayson as Macy Vonderheide was helped to the sidelines, walking on her court, which is certainly great to see. Here's a crosser in front of the net, a little chip shot there by Olivia Caesar, and she drops it in for the net and the goal. Caesar punches it in and makes it 4-2. The crosser went off the gloves of Dickerson, and it rolled right out to Caesar's feet. And when she saw it there, all she did was just run up and just loft a little bit underneath it and put it in the top corner on the left side for the goal, her first of the game, and the lead's back to 2 for the Lady Raiders. East Carter throw in. MJ McKay doing everything he possibly can to fight off this sun that we have just bearing down on top of us for another couple of minutes. Here's Thomas. Works it back into the middle of the field. Caesar steps through. Pokes it off to Elliott. Elliott down in the right corner. She'll take it off to the left. Thomas tries to control, but there's Rutledge who pokes it in off the backside. Another goal for the Lady Raiders and make it 5-2. Not the intended target, but it works either way. So Ashlyn Elliott just crossed it across the middle and was trying to get it to Ellie Thomas down the center. Thomas could not control it, but Rutledge was there on the back door and was able to poke it in. Largest lead of the ball game. Now Quinn working near side, and a whistle and a foul. So they're going to get the foul against Quinn from Russell. So Addison Tiller booms it down the side. There's Atkins in the back line. And the sun is almost gone. If MJ McKay's head will stay right there where it is, I'll be able to see the rest of the evening. Ashlyn Elliott steps 2. Works it down to the right corner. She'll cross it in the middle. There's Thomas out in front, and she's off sides. Great thought, little too quick. Halfway home here in the second half. 3-point lead for the Lady Raiders. Near side. And a whistle against Russell, and that's on Ava Quinn again. And all she does is just turn and smiles. Another push that she's called for. So a free kick for East Carter. And Addison Tiller will see if she can send it toward the net. A booming kick that's got the distance, but just wide right. And she'll roll it past, and it'll be a goal kick for Russell. Big thanks to all of our sponsors for this broadcast. Of course, Clark's Pump and Shops, A&A Porta Potties, and River Cities Builders. Papa John's Pizza of Grayson and Flatwoods. And All-American Graphics. Here's Elliott, beats her player on the right side. Now she's pushed off the ball for a second by Ryan Blank. And it goes out of bounds. And it's going to be an East Carter corner kick. East Carter's already connected on one of these tonight. As that sun has finally got him behind that tree. Thank you. Elliott puts it toward the net. Russell's defense steps in front, though. Blank loses her footing. Here's Caesar. Tries to push it in there, and then a whistle and a foul as we've got a handball. And they're going to say this was in the box, I believe. Nope, just outside the box. So it's going to be a free kick for East Carter. Well, now we're going to stop play, and they're going to say this was in the box. So if it's in the box, it's going to be a penalty kick. So 17:34, and it's going to be Emerson Elliott for the penalty kick and a chance to make it a 4-point lead. So Elliott awaits for the signal to play. She'll pop this one in the left corner and make it 6-2. So 4 unanswered by the Lady Raiders here in the second half. And it's 6-2 with 17:34 to go in the game. Quinn drops it off near side to Miller. Miller starts to reverse it, but there's nobody home there except for Ashlyn Elliott. Elliott pokes it ahead on the right side. She's got an open lane off the right edge. She'll throw on the brakes, poke it back into the middle. That's into the foot of Emerson Elliott, but she has it blocked and knocked away as Carly Boyd will chase it down on the far sideline and keep it in for the Raiders. She'll drop it off to Bush. Now Essie Kaiser with the ball. He checks in for her second action of the game, and it's off the feet of Madeline Wells out of bounds. It's a Raider throw in. Lindsey Bush. Here's Kaiser, and East Carter's offsides. Back to Russell it goes. 6-2 is our score as we start to see a little bit of lights over top of the stadium. Here's Thomas off the left side. She's got the keeper beat. She rolls it toward the goal, and it doesn't get there. A heck of an effort there by Ryan Blank. She was trying to chase it down to poke it out of there, and it was just wide right. And Blank did a great job of not touching that ball. She had the best angle of anyone in the building. But Ellie Thomas just gave it a little roll and just couldn't get the English on it that she needed. Here's a ball that makes its way through to Quinn. Vonderheide checking back in after going down earlier. Good to see her back on the field. Thomas loses it off of her foot. Russell throw in. Up to Vonderheide. Vonderheide turns and tries to play it forward. That's right into the feet of Ruby Johnson on the back line for the Raiders defense. Now Daniel steps forward. There's Johnson, who's the only one back there to take it She'll try to push it up. It's off the legs of Vonderheide, and it's a Raider throw in. Get ready, this one's coming right at you. MJ McKay's got the angle on this one. And that's a throw in that never made it in. So now Russell throw in. So now Quinn takes it from the left to the right, rolls it off there to Stamper. Stamper with heavy defense on the back goes to Quinn. Quinn has it pinballed away from her. Now Thomas controls it out near midfield. She'll push it ahead. Now Carly Boyd down that far sideline, battling for position. Out of bounds it goes, a Russell throw. Big throw down the line. East Carter's back line will clear it as Johnson will send it near side. It gets past Gracie Davis, and Vonderheide on the backside left. Chips it into the middle at the feet of Blank. Feeds it off to Quinn, but there's Davis who takes it away. And then the goalie will clear it back out near the middle part of the box, but right at Russell's Haley Daniels. And a big header off the back line for the Raiders defense. Clears it out, and the Raiders have it on the offense back out midfield now. They'll push it out to the right side. That's out to Ashlyn Elliott. The keep steps forward and booms it out. Thomas with a little touch, but she can't settle it. Vonderheide near side. Here's Elliott. Right side of the box. Winds it up. Sends it toward the goal. There's Thomas with a little touch, and she can't get it in. It's off the left upright. She was trying to make certain that she got the touch she wanted, and she gave it just a little bit too soft of a touch. She was about 5 feet from the goal and just kicked it off the left upright. So it'll be a Raiders corner kick. Thomas with a hat trick in this game, and she's missed probably as many opportunities of having 4 or 5 goals. Ball into the air, coming toward the keeper, and it goes all the way through. Vonderheide will track it down on the backside. Here's a play off to Blank, or from Blank, excuse me, off to Quinn now. Quinn takes it from near side to far and plays it out in front. That's out to Blank, but East Carter's defense turns it as Addison Tiller sends it away. Now Caesar, a little touch off to the near side to Davis. Davis back to Caesar. Caesar's going to play it through on a runner out to Thomas, but too much as the goalkeeper keeps it there, but Thomas intercepts it. That one rolls through and splits the uprights, and a goal for Ellie Thomas, her 4th of the night, and makes it 7-2. $11:50 to go in the contest. Down into the corner. Johnson just kicks it out of bounds on the far sideline to throw in for Russell. Drops it at the feet of Stamper. Stamper working down in that right corner. Bush steps in and takes it away. Looking for Caesar across the middle, but Blank steps through. Nice little touch off of her foot. And then Caesar takes a big spill, and she can't come to her feet. Quinn takes it to the left, settles, loses her footing, and a whistle and a foul as they'll get Quinn on another push-off and a free kick for East Carter. Big boom by Tiller. Ashlyn Elliott settles it at midfield, looking toward the middle, and Kennedy Bowling, but she can't get it on her feet. Vonderheide near side. Caesar working on her. Quinn tried to play it forward, but it was knocked away by Tiller. Russell takes it far side, but over top of Stamper's head. And Bush settles it and plays it ahead for East Carter, but nice job on the back line there by Burnham to knock it down. Stamper trying to turn, working in the middle of the field. And it's kicked out of bounds on the far sideline. It'll be a throw-in for Russell. Another foul against Russell and an East Carter free kick. Our big thanks to our crew tonight, MJ McKay and Philip Rourke on the cameras. Big foot there, sends it down to the Raiders' side of things, but the back line for the defense takes it and brings it forward. Here's Quinn coming near sideline. Gracie Davis closing out. Quinn looking for a drop. Drops it through to Vonderheide on the left side. Vonderheide down into the corner. Steps through. Nice movement there, but ran right into the back line of the defense of Ruby Johnson. Johnson tried to clear it, missed it. Looking for Quinn. They'll clear. Quinn's got a launch at the goal and a one-hop off the turf and into the hands of Braley Boggs. And a nice save there. And an even better camera angle there. Nice job, MJ. He got a good shot of that one. Big bouncing punt out near midfield. Caesar will control it. She'll touch it through to the near side. Bring it off to Ashlyn Elliott. Elliott working on that right side. She's got Bowling firing down the middle. She'll touch it toward the back corner. That one's got a chance, and it's in! That time she found the point she was looking for. 8-2 Lady Raiders pouring it on here in the second half. They've got 6 goals since halftime, and that time the big lofting shot from Ashlyn Elliott. And that one, she just took it over top of everything. She's been crossing into the middle. This time she said, I'll take this one myself. Here's Quinn. Settles near midfield. Takes it out to Blank. Blank knifes her way through, but right into the feet of Addison Tiller. Addis steps forward. Off to Bartram. Meredith Bartram, that is. It's off the foot of Lindsey Bush. It's Bartram's throw-in for Russell. Here's a shot at the goal, and a nice job there by Boggs to bring it in. Big boot. Brings it to the near sideline. That's at the feet of Elliott. Elliott steps forward, trying to take it off the right side where she had that shot again. She'll take it all the way down the side, and Russell's defense closes off on her, and Daniels takes it away. East Carter with an interception there. And as Emerson Elliott tried to play it forward, Lady Raiders is offsides. Daniels tries to send it up the right side, but Ruby Johnson runs it down. She'll reverse fields. Tiller tries to get it ahead and does so out to Elliott on the right. She'll cross it in the middle. Nice job there by Jenna Atkins to knock that one down as she steps in front of it. Avery Hall controls it for East Carter. Now off to Elliott. Elliott lobs it into the middle. And the goalie loses control of it for just a second as Kennedy Bowling tries to track it down, but a great save there by Macy Dickerson. And the left-footed kicker booms it away. Here's Quinn out near midfield. Drops it off to Daniels. Now gets it back. She's got some green grass in front of her. As Kaiser steps in front, she'll go around her to the right side. Pushes it through to Blank. Blank off to Vonderheide, left side now. Vonderheide settles, brings it back to the right side, takes a swing, but it's going to be wide of the goal. And it's going to be a Raiders goal kick. Pair of subs coming in for East Carter as Felty and Rutledge will return. And on for Russell. Still waiting for a number. It's on her short and I can't see it. Michaela Barney, her first action. Felty lets it settle at her feet. Vonderheide will try to take it down the near sideline. Working on Davis. Gets past her, past Tiller, and a slow roller into the midst. The Boggs, who's been stellar in the net tonight for East Carter. Big kick off to the far sideline. It'll be an East Carter throw-in. Lindsey Bush drops it in. East Carter reverses fields, brings it to near side to Davis, but she can't control it. It'll go out of bounds. Inside of 5 to go in the ball game. Sub coming in for Russell as Madison Carver will check in. She'll replace Haley Daniels. 6 goals by the Raiders here in the second half. They lead this one 8-2. Quinn drops it off now to Carver. Carver gets into the middle, but right into the feet of the Raiders. Here's Rutledge pushing it ahead. On a run is Boyd. Bush settles it back near midfield, drops it into Rutledge. Rutledge near side to Hall, but Russell's defense steps forward, gets it out to Quinn now. Quinn down the center of the field. Tries to go right. Out to Stamper, but she can't make the connection. Back into the middle it goes for East Carter. They've got Felty on a run out to the right side. Also there's Kennedy Bowling. And Jenna Atkins will just boot it into the near sideline, and it'll be a throw-in for the Raiders. Felty drops it in, gets it off to Bowling. Bowling trying to turn it toward the goal. Here's a big boomer that goes out of bounds into the stands. Nice catch by the patron on the near sideline. Felty takes it off of her chest. She'll drop it back to Davis. Davis settles. She'll reverse fields out near midfield. Rutledge brings it near side to Davis on just the defensive side of things for the Raiders. Tried to play it forward, looking ahead out to Avery Hall, but she couldn't make the connection. Now Quinn with a drop off to Bartram. There's Bush, who steps 2. Into the middle to Hall. Emerson Elliott on the far sideline. She'll play it ahead off to Boyd. Boyd up that far side. Boyd's got the keeper beat. A wide open goal, and she'll lob it toward it, put it in the back of the net. Carly Boyd makes it 9-2. As she made a beautiful move there at the goalie. With 2:05 to go, Olivia Caesar wants to take over the camera work. Oh, yeah, she says. MJ, sign her up. So 7 unanswered by the Lady Raiders. And Carly Boyd getting a goal there with a beautiful move on the goalie. Now Kennedy Bowling working out in front. Russell's defense will kick it out, and it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Raiders as we've got about 90 seconds to go here in this one. Here's a swing toward the goal, and Dickerson lets it go out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Russell. Are they going to say it's a corner kick for East Carter, which I believe they're going to? We'll see who's going to jog down and take it. It's going to be this time Emerson Elliott as we're inside of 1 minute to go in the contest. East Carter is going to move to 8-3-1 on the season. Russell will fall to 4-5-1. I'm not certain what's going across the way, and I don't really know that I want to know. Here's Ava Quinn with the interception. Racing it ahead, working on Avery Hall near midfield. Slows up, now wants to reverse it, but kicks it right into the midsection of Avery Hall. Hall plays it forward to the left side, looking for Boyd. A drop now to Rutledge. Near side, Davis. Russell steals it away. 10 seconds to go in the contest. 7 unanswered by the Lady Raiders in the second half. And they take a 2-2 game at halftime and call it a 9-2 victory here this evening over Russell. Ellie Thomas, big in this one, as was Ashlyn Elliott, as they really got things going in the second half of action. And the Lady Raiders blow this one wide open and win this one by a final score of 9-2. Big thanks to our crew here tonight on cameras. Philip Roark and MJ McKay doing a fabulous job as always. MJ having to fight that sun on this near side. But he had some pretty awesome shots that I could tell for that. I could definitely see. And then on the far sideline, as Philip Roark did a good job as well. 9-2, Raiders win this one. They'll move to 8-3-1. Russell falls to 4-5-1 on the season. For MJ McKay, Philip Roark, and everyone at the Coed Sports Network, I'm James Collier saying thanks for tuning in tonight on Cool TV and the Coed Sports Network for another exciting East Carter broadcast here from Grayson. Good night, everyone.
You've been watching East Carter High School Soccer on Cool TV and the Cool Hit Sports Network. Tonight's game has been brought to you by Clark's Pump and Chops at the Tri-State, A&A Porta Potties, River Cities Builders, All-American Graphics, and Papa John's of Grayson and Flatwoods. This has been a special sports presentation of Cool TV and the Cool Hit Sports Network.